I'm sorry, is this something that you can just see on, if you log into Google, or do you have to have a, like a password or something to get the keyword tool information?
You do not have to have a password. You have access to it in two ways. The easiest way to do it would be just to go to Google and type in Google keyword tool. And the first link you'll see will be this screen. The other way to do it is if you do sign up for a Google account, if you have a Google account, you can add the web developer tools to your account, and you can access them that way. But I normally don't bother. I just type in Google keyword tool and just go right to it.
Yep, I'm in. Oh, it says exactly what you're showing on the screen. So I Googled Google keyword tool.
That's it.
And then the AdWords, and you can then see the traffic for your site.
That's exactly it. And if you can type in a single keyword phrases there or multiple lines. So just hit enter, and you can have multiple keywords, and then hit search, and it'll give you the results. And I generally will sort by volume. So I'll click on local monthly searches, so it goes top to bottom, and I can see what the highest performing searches are. Now, the important thing to remember is that because those have the most searches doesn't always mean those are the ones you need to be going after in a paid campaign. So the keyword tool is really helpful in two ways. It helps you devise a search engine optimization strategy, which you would really want to focus in as many of these larger keyword terms, and also, as somebody mentioned earlier, mid-tail and long-tail keywords, and I'll explain what those mean. When you're dealing with search marketing, which you can use the same tool to devise a strategy for search marketing, you're probably not going to want to spend the amount of money it's going to take to be competitive in some of those higher searched terms, because it could break the bank. It just kind of depends on your strategy. A mid-tail or long-tailed search term is just a fancy word for searches that are less broad. They're more narrow. Amazon is a great example of that. Amazon has made a business on long-tail searches and long-tail products. So you can type in, I want to buy a red Flugel binder with 2 wheels. And that's not the kind of thing that you generally would find, going to Best Buy or something like that and doing a search. You're going to do a Google search. In Amazon, because they specialize in basically finding obscure products and bringing it together in one marketplace, is a shining example. So what you would probably extrapolate from that is, if you think about competitiveness, anything that you can devise as far as a niche for your company, if you do something especially well in a specific geographical area, so you have property services, let's say, so you do maintenance and repairs on the physical assets, and you're in Alpharetta, Georgia, you can do a search in here, property services, Alpharetta, Georgia, and see if there's any search volume. It'll be significantly lower if it does record it, and it'll also give you other examples of keywords and key phrases that are relevant that you could potentially use. The idea there is that you can be very well ranked and not spend a lot of money on pay-per-click and not have to work as hard on the SEO side of it to be competitive for those keywords, because they're searched less, but they're highly relevant to you and your business. So you focus in on those mid-tail and those long-tail type of keywords and key phrases, anything that's a niche, and you go after it. Then you start looking at some of the more broad stuff like property management. Like I said, from a pay-per-click standpoint, it's going to be very difficult to be competitive. The traffic estimator, which is essentially keyword tool, is the first link, and then you click on traffic estimator. It looks very similar. You can put in property management. I don't want to spend more than, this is a cost per click. I don't want to spend more than $5 per click. Of course, that's very high. My daily budget is no more than $50 a day, and I hit estimate, and it's going to say, based off the keyword property manager, here again are those keyword volumes. Your estimated average cost per click will be $2.01. You'll be approximately in the 1 to 2 position in the sponsored ad, so you'll either be at the top of the page or just at the very top of the side of the page. And you're going to get approximately 18 clicks, which will cost you about $38 a day. Okay, and as you play with those budgets, these numbers will change. Okay, so that'll give you at least a way to start gauging your pay-per-click budget. So that's a little bit off topic, but I just at least wanted to show you that traffic estimator. Now, as far as free tools, we've got a handful of them. The rank checker is really probably one of the coolest tools. If somebody want to volunteer their site for a rank check, hold on a second here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be terrible though, but
that's okay. What's your website?
www.plannedcompanies, PLANNED, company, COMPANIES.com. Ooh, I hope we'll see.
And what keyword would you like to be relevant for?
Well, either janitorial, concierge, doorman, security. Uh-oh.
It's okay. No, we haven't done anything. And where are you? What part of the country are you?
We're in New Jersey, New York.
Okay. Let's just see what janitorial New Jersey brings. It'll take a second for this to run. It's already running, so it's starting to populate. It'll do Google and then Yahoo and then Bing, and it'll tell you what position you are in as far as what your actual ranking is. So for the word janitorial, your website is 88th on Google. It is not in the top 100 because this will go. I'm sorry, it'll go through the top 500. Excuse me. It's not in the top 500 on Yahoo or Bing. Janitorial New Jersey, you're 21st on Google, which will definitely be probably bottom of second page or possibly top of third page. And then Yahoo and Bing, you're 154 and 153. So this is like one of the best tools if you really specifically want to get, and you know, I have 5 top keywords that I'm really after. I've already gone into the keyword research tool. I know what my clients are searching. I can see the volume. Now I'm going to plug those in here, and I'm going to see where I rank now. This will give you great information on being able to manage your SEO, whether you're doing it yourself or you're doing it with an outside agency. You can actually export this with this tool to a CSV or a spreadsheet and email them and say, well, I appreciate that you tell me how great I'm doing and all this money I'm spending with you, but I'm still ranked very poorly for these keyword terms. Can you please give me a strategy on how to turn this around? It empowers you.
Can try what real quick, if without taking any time, concierge New York, just out of curiosity. Mary, are you on? We have to do better here at the SEO group, or do it ourselves. 21.
How'd you get to this website? Is it just rankchecker.com?
I'm going to give you the URL, I promise.
Okay.